Hello and welcome to Portent Kast. My name is Lila. I am your dungeon keeper and host. The Portent Kast is a queer, female, and non-binary actual play show where we're playing TTRPGs of all sorts, and you are tuning into episode 13 of Below the Grove. And without further ado, let's introduce our players.
Hello, I am Ezra, and I play Valencia.
Hello, I am Raven, and I play Erebus.
Hi, I am Star, and I play Sakura.
Hello, I'm Helen, and I play Karen.
Hi, I am CD, and I play Otto.
Hello there, I'm Kristen, and I play Lorelai.
I'm here, hold on. Hello. Hold on, this is the whole process. Hello there. I'm Lady Butterscotch, and welcome to the Portent Kast. Would you like to keep updated with us on many things? Oh, I'm sure you would. You could follow us on the Tickety Talk and the Utit Tubes, and also X. I'm just kidding, it's called Twitter. We're all at the Portent Kast at TPK, which we all hope doesn't happen this season, even though it happened to my eye. Oh dear. Please be sure to keep subscribed on us on all platforms. Back to you, Lila.
And without further ado, let's dig into this week's episode of Below the Grove.
Oh.
The Fortunes Favored has successfully left the sinking city in southern Elderos after encountering the undying archdevil Malachar, making a deal and resurrecting Sakura. After heading east, the group decided to head towards the Shadow Peak Valant in search of clues from Valencia and Kieran's past in the Shadow Spire Seminary. On their journey there, Lorelai pleaded with her Dark Lord Maveth for guidance and protection, but she was met with the cold face of death. Maveth was disappointed and offended with Lorelai's dealings with Delil and his champion, the Lightbringer's Banshee, and through his rage he killed her in front of Lorelai to prove his strength and that he could take anything from her if he so chooses. She agreed to his terms through fright and broke her ritual, wondering what was next for her. Valencia that same morning prayed to Alara, asking for guidance from her, what to do with the pact she'd made with Malachar, and how she felt she disappointed her mother. Alara showed her that was nothing to fret, and that she and Maristella were not disappointed because she did what she did out of love and kindness. But they continued east, agreeing to meet with Argith Arachne for a favor to get into the seminary without risk of seeing Valencia and Kieran's captors. And after a brief conversation, Argith talked with his wife, who worked with the seminary, and she was able to invite your group for a self-guided tour of the facilities under the guise of prospective students. We pick up as the group has just finished a surprise fight in the workshop on the second floor of the main hall. I'll drag you guys back over to that map. Yeah, what are you guys doing?
I want to look around literally everywhere
Okay.
to see if there's anything that's like a secret passage or anything that could be of any sort of clue.
I've still got a little force field, little field thing up that heals people for like 5 more rounds. If anyone who's hurt wants to come run into this circle, and I'll roll healing for anyone who goes into this circle.
Yeah, Kieran is. I know Kieran's in it because I made her move into it at the end.
Yeah.
Of the fight.
So I'll roll some healing for that for anyone who wants to get into my field.
Yeah, I don't
Air
think
this
Otto
probably
left.
will.
Valencia, go ahead and make an investigation check. You do so with advantage because you do have detect magic up still.
Yeah, Lorelai's gonna join everyone in the circle to like check on everyone, make sure they're okay.
Buddy circle.
Bloody circle.
Anyone who
we
joins
got-
only gets 4 rounds of it because it would take a round to get there.
Okay, but if you
I
were
got an
already
11.
so if you were already in it, I'll do 5, and then if it takes
Yeah.
you around to get there, you'll get the 4.
Yep.
Oh fuck yeah! I just rolled a bunch of 5s and 6s.
Cool. And you said you rolled 11, Valencia?
Yeah.
Okay, I have to see what's already been taken.
If it helps, I'm not looking specifically for items. I'm just like,
Yeah. As you make your way through the workshop, you don't find anything that is like a secret passageway or anything like that. You do notice that the 2 teleportation circles that are in this room, they do obviously light up with a lot of magic. They don't say to where they go. But also, you do notice that there is a staff in this corner here. Oh, it'll let me ping it over here. That is does have magical essence to it. More so the gem that is embedded in it.
okay, are there any like wards or anything around it?
No.
Okay. I guess I'll go over and I'll look at it.
Okay, you go over
And then
and look at it. It's just a staff made of a nice oak wood and has a gem placed in at the top of the staff. But you only get really magic energy from the gem itself.
I'll take the staff very hesitantly because, like, I know there's not any wards, but I'm still kind of scared.
Okay. Alrighty. What is everybody else doing after they get healed? And how much do they heal?
If you were already in the circle, you get healed 25. If you had to get to the circle, you heal 22.
That got Kieran exactly to full. I just need you to know that.
Yeah, I rolled like on the d6s for 4 of them. I got 2 5s and 2 6s.
Ready? And what is everybody else doing after you get healed?
Checking on Otto and seeing if she feels bad about touching something. I'm playing her about it in some way.
You do still have the ring in your hand as well, Otto.
Yeah. So Sakura just comes over and like roasts
I'm probably-
Otto.
I mean, everyone's still in the circle, probably. So I'm just like looking around at the healing circle where I put my blood on the ground, and I go, right. So how do you feel about touching something you shouldn't have?
I don't think I'm made to do bad things. So if you want this ring, you can have it, cause that sucked.
Sakura is laughing fully. It's fine. Things happen. You know, sometimes a giant hand comes out of nowhere. Sometimes a bunch of shadows come up and kill you. It's just things that happen.
I mean, not usually. That's only kind of been occurring lately. So It doesn't really matter. Do you, Sakura, do you know what this does? Or anything?
I'll have a look at it. I'll have a look at the ring.
Okay.
And do I know what it is?
No.
Okay. Well, hold on. I will take the ring and I got enough first level spell slots. I'll cast Identify on it.
Okay. You cast Identify on it. Let me pull it up and give it to you in your journal. It is a ring of spell storing. Allows you to cast up to 5 levels worth of spells at a time, and can be used to cast spells that are stored within it.
So I could store a spell and then give the ring to someone else and they could cast the spell.
Well, no,
essentially.
it requires attunement.
Never mind.
So
Okay.
only those who are attuned to it and have stored spells into it can cast through it. Once the attunement
Okay.
breaks, the spell is gone.
Got it. Okay, so it's like it's giving you extra spell slots essentially.
Basically.
Okay.
So like if you used it at the end of the day to use any leftover spell slots to store spells, you could use those spells on the next day without expending extra spell slots.
I love that. I will relay as such to Otto.
I guess Otto's just like, that's good, yeah? That's...
Right, yeah. It's really good, especially when you want to cast a lot of powerful magic, but it takes a lot of your energy.
So it was worth it. That's good, because I feel really bad.
No, don't feel bad.
Well, everyone else is grabbing things, and then I tried, and summoned bad things. So...
You want a rod? I found a rod. You want to touch my rod? Hold on.
Sakura, we gotta work on your phrasing for some things.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
Kieran, as they're talking, you notice someone walk into the workshop. This kind of elderly green dragonborn. It's kind of like looking at all of you, very curious as to what you guys are doing, but it's just like observing.
Hello.
What are you doing?
We were told that we could explore.
By whom?
What was the name?
Of the wife.
We're students on a self-guided tour.
Yeah, I know that part.
He asked who had told you they could do it.
Vera was technically the one.
Vera?
Okay. You seem unsure of that response.
I am very bad with names.
I heard fighting. Are you all right?
Kieran's like positioning herself in front of the blood on the floor, just like
He's already looked at. He's already seen it.
she doesn't care. She's still like, yes.
Okay. He goes over. He sits at the desk that's there. Otto, you do notice he's looking where the hand sculpture was, and notices it's not there anymore.
I think Otto's just gonna like flounder a little bit and just kind of like speak up and be like, sorry, are you one of the teachers here?
I am a professor, yes.
Of what subject or classes do you teach?
He just stares at you.
I just wanted to know in case we end up having you as our professor.
Well,
Students, self-guided tour.
you said that. I'm more so focused on the raw essence of monstrosity's powers.
Any specific monstrosities your research has led you to, or are you just still looking for that?
Well, most of the time, I am looking into intellect devourers, but that is just one of the many monstrosities I have researched. Does that interest any of you? I do have a class here in about 15 minutes.
Yes, would it be possible to sit in for it?
Yes, you
or-
could audit it if you wish.
That sounds really fun.
I'd like someone to make a perception check for me.
Sure.
That is a 25.
Okay, Kieran, as he's kind of like talking, you can see like the cane that he was walking in with. He's kind of like tapping it on the desk, like very methodically, and you aren't sure as to why, but there is some sort of like repetition and rhythm to it.
Does anyone know Morse code?
That was literally my thought too. I'm like,
Does
like, is he
Sakura know
typing
Morse code?
SOS?
No!
I feel like he should.
Why would he know
Question.
Morse code?
He went
Is
down the
everything
Morse code
okay?
Wikipedia rabbit hole, I swear it.
No. It's not a language you know, so no.
Damn.
And you don't know if it's Morse code either, and you haven't even seen him doing this. It's only Kieran.
Is everything okay, Professor?
Oh, everything's fine.
You seem a little anxious, and she points at the staff.
And just sets it across his chair. I just... Nothing is all. If you wish to audit, you can stay. But if you do wish to continue your tour, I assume you've only been given a certain time.
Yes.
We should continue on our tour, and then if we have time at the end, maybe we could come back and learn more from you.
Yes, yes. My
It was-
classes tend to be a few hours long, so...
Oh, wonderful. So, I'll ask later. It was lovely to meet you. We should continue our tour. Are there any places that you would recommend that we look at?
The library across the hall, that would be a good one, if you are looking for just a little bit more information on different things. It's one of the finest libraries I've ever set foot in.
Wonderful. I do love a library. Thank you. What was your name again?
Professor Omred.
Well, lovely to meet you. Hopefully we will see you again soon.
Yes. Hope to see you soon. He
It was
sits
very
back.
ominous the way you said that.
What are you guys doing?
Escort people from the room.
Okay. You guys go back into the hallway. You guys are all outside of this room. Let me put you all up where you guys are at. You guys are kind of all over this way. I have no idea where Ivory is on this page, but that's okay.
In the corner by the front entrance, I
Yeah,
guess.
you
front
guys are all
hall.
kind of aroundabouts here. What are you guys doing?
Sakura's remembering the last time he went to a library and died. And going, let's do that again, I guess. Do you guys want to go to the library?
And just don't grab any books before we all check it.
Maybe do not die again.
That would be a
Right, good
goal.
rules here.
That would be a good idea.
As you guys are waiting right outside the door slams shut.
Rude.
Very ominous. We should go look at the library. Did you guys find anything downstairs?
Not anything that would help our situation, though. I found the, funky cloak thing, but I'll show that to y'all later.
Sakura, do you have the... I want to tell you something, but I don't want anyone to overhear.
Okay. I cast message and I say, hi.
The research he was doing was the same research that my mother and I were under.
As, this is all through message. As monstrosities.
Yes. Our essence was the one that he was extracting and he was looking at. And not him specifically, or I don't remember, but that
The only person you remember is Miss Piedmont. And then Elvira.
The research that he was talking about, I think, is the same, though I don't remember him specifically. I think he is more like studying it, and the person I remember was the one doing it. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they're the same thing.
All right. Well. Right. Okay. Let's go look at We'll get into a room, so we're not just awkwardly all standing in a doorway that's closed. And then we'll make sure to keep this in our heads.
Are there students coming towards this door to go to class?
There's one or two that you can see going up the stairs and towards the doorway.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys go around and go over to the library, which I will bring you over. It is a 2-story library, very large. There's many bookcases throughout. There are study desks as well. There are a few students within. But yeah, this is the library.
Cora's pupils are huge.
My pupils are huge. Not Kieran's, but mine.
Sakura just takes a big sniff of the book smell.
It smells like old books.
He loves it.
Yeah, what are you guys doing in here?
Starlight's gonna look around and see if there's anything that catches her eye.
Make an investigation check. Everybody can if they would like to.
You still have detect magic up, Ezra, or is it passed?
It would pass by now.
Gotcha. 10.
That's a
14. Ooh.
plus 5, so.
I also got a 14.
I got a 24.
What did you get, Otto?
Nat 20 plus 5.
Okay,
so 25.
cool. Cool. Lorelai, what did you get?
I got a 16.
Okay. Lorelai, as you're kind of going through, you make your way over to one of these bookshelves over here, and you can also see there are some things displayed in the bookshelves as well. And you do see kind of propped up, looks to be this large wand. That's behind a glass case.
She just kind of looks at it and sees if there's what's on the wand.
The wand itself, the handle is made of a copper, and the tip of the wand, it has blue flames on it.
Ooh.
Otto,
Yeah, she's just looking.
you make your way upstairs. I do not have a thing of an upstairs, but it's pretty generally the same here. But you make your way upstairs, and you do see this it's oddly different, this large tome in comparison to the others that are around it.
Okay. I'm not grabbing it myself because last time I grabbed something bad happened. So I'm gonna just try and get the attention of whoever was not looking at stuff.
Everyone was looking at stuff, but I'll say you grabbed the attention of Sakura.
My best bud. Yeah, I'll kind of get Sakura's attention, and kind of there's no one else in this library, correct?
There are a few students downstairs. There's one person upstairs kind of perusing, looking for something. And then there is a librarian down on the first floor, over by this kind of area. Who's kind of just like watching, keeping an eye out, and like doing whatever their business is, whatever their work is here.
But I won't call out. I'll just like kind of trying to make like motions of like, support, come here. I found something.
Oh. Hey, what's up?
I found a tome, a book that seems different. I don't want to touch it though, just in case. Really want you to touch it either. We both have not
We've got
great
track records.
Yes, our history with touching things, especially books in your case, is not great. But I don't know. I found something.
Does it say anything on the book?
No, it looks to be a leather-bound book with like straps on it, but doesn't have any like name or title to it.
I sigh deeply, and then I grab the book.
Okay, you grab the book.
Ugh, he had a small PTSD episode just then.
The pages that you can see, even without opening it, are very old and probably very fragile.
Oh. Do I sense any magic on it? Can I do like an Arcana check at all?
Sure, make an Arcana check.
Arcana, no.
You don't know if there's any magic attached to this book.
Do I feel like if I open it, it's gonna kill me?
You didn't detect any magic on this book.
Okay, I turn to Otto, and I open the book.
Okay, you open the book.
Place the hand on you just in case.
As you open the book and flip through the pages, it's again very fragile and very old, but a lot of it is like arcane language and different spells and things like that.
Ooh.
It's not a spell book, but it's like talking about like how spells are done and whatnot.
Oh. I might know what this is, questioningly.
Zakora doesn't.
No, I'm saying that I have an inkling. Alright. Oh. So much knowledge in here.
I might need to. I gotta look at the other people in our group and see if I can get the attention of anyone else.
I like to imagine that this is like a bit like you said, you got your hand on his shoulder. He's just got like looking down at the book, like knowledge.
Yeah, like, a little too intensely, eyes a little too blown out. That Otto's like,
I'll say at the moment you
something.
can't get anyone else's attention as everyone else kind of investigating kind of the first floor. I will say, Erebus, as you're searching, you do find this like bent ring that has a pearl on it.
He kind of looks at it, but I don't think he would think anything of it. Me as Raven is thinking. But he kind of just looks over to see if anyone is around him that he can kind of ask.
Kieran's around.
Kind of just waves at Kieran.
She comes over.
Do you know what this is?
Does she know what this is?
It's a ring with a pearl on it. You do know that Valencia really likes pearls.
Oh wait, where's Valencia in the room?
Let me put you guys where you guys have found stuff. You guys are over here. Valencia is like in the middle here. And Sakura's upstairs with Otto. And Cricket's just doing her thing. I don't know what Cricket's doing.
Can any of the people who are in the room like actively see us here?
Make a perception check.
15.
At the moment, you don't see anyone looking at you. You do know that there's one person upstairs kind of perusing, but they don't seem to be you aren't drawing their attention.
Can Kieran try to sleight of hand it into a pocket?
Sure, make a sleight of hand check.
Okay. That would be 22.
Okay, yeah, easy. You take it off the shelf and put it in a pocket. Lorelai, what are you doing? And Valencia, what are you doing?
Twilight probably, like, she doesn't realize that she could just probably take it.
Well, it's behind the
she's
glass
just-
case, so.
Yeah, well, she doesn't think about, like, oh, I'm gonna steal this like everyone else is doing. So she's just kind of like, oh, that was cool, okay. And she just kind of just continues walking around. and
Okay.
Maybe just, like, you know, looking at books and stuff like that. Just
Yeah, I'll say with your
looking around, considering she didn't last time.
Yeah,
doing
I'll
the
say with your
library.
previous investigation check, you do find a spell scroll of greater invisibility and a spell scroll of haste.
Ooh, okay. She probably, like, holds them because she's like, she doesn't know what a library, like a public library or like a student library is. So she just kind of like holds them because she wants to show Sakura. So she's like holding those two as she's like walking around.
Okay. And Valencia, what are you doing as you're kind of looking around?
I'm trying to like look for anything of like anything that would give any kind of information, or like trying to see like if there is one, not actively going into it, but like trying to see if there's any kind of like restricted section or like anything that would give any sort of clue to like the secret research in any way.
The only kind of like restricted area is right behind the librarian's desk. Looks like all of those are behind like a locked shelf. Probably you have to like take those out or something. But as you are looking, you do find kind of over where your token is, behind one of the books, there looks to be like a rune that has an eye on it.
Okay. Can I make an Arcana check to see if this is like rigged to something, or like if I touch it, is something going to attack?
Oh yeah,
like,
go
to the
ahead and
best
make
of
an
my
Arcana
knowledge?
check, and you can do so with advantage.
Hell yeah. Not great. 10.
As you are trying to focus in, you do feel the staff that you're holding kind of like lights up as you're trying to focus in on what this is. And you do learn that it is the symbol for the School of Magic Illusion.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna keep that in mind because like there's still people around, and I will go find I guess whoever's closest, honestly. So I think it'd just be Kieran and Erebus.
Yeah, they're kind of like they're kind of just talking as they're kind of like walking away from the bookshelf.
I think I found something.
No, what did you find?
It's like a little eye thing, like a rune, and this, and she like holds up the staff, and she was like, this like glowed with it, and it seemed to be some sort of like illusion magic, and she's like trying to keep her voice down.
That is a bit outside of my realm of expertise.
Yeah, I don't know what that means either.
Yeah.
Where's Magic Man when we need him?
Yeah,
think-
I would agree.
Would I have seen him go upstairs after
Yeah,
Otto?
yeah, you would have seen he went upstairs. And you can also see Lorelai's making her way upstairs as well to go talk with them.
He went upstairs earlier. Maybe we should go up. It looks like Lorelai is heading up as well. Maybe we should all reconvene.
That sounds like a good idea.
I'm fine with that.
Okay. You guys all head upstairs to meet with them. Lorelai, you get there a bit sooner, but you see as Sakura's just like looking at this book, wide-eyed.
She definitely goes over to like take a peek as well. She's like, "Oh, what did you find?"
Knowledge. Sorry, that was ominous. This is a really cool book. It's got a lot of stuff in it about magic.
"Oh, I found these," and she holds up like the spell scrolls.
Oh, this school really just has a bunch of stuff lying around.
I think it's cool.
I like it. We didn't really have a lot of stuff lying around at my school.
I don't think Lorelai's been to a school. No, she's like, "I've never been to a school."
You know, I think you'd like it. Not this one, obviously. Well, we're on a guided tour. You would love this one, actually. Yes. Oh, anyway, this is a really cool book. I'm gonna look into this. I'm gonna read this. And it didn't kill me.
At this point, the other three walk up.
Some really good spells you found, too. Hi, guys.
Oh, Valencia found a thing. It seems like it would fall under your realm of knowledge, Magic Man.
There's downstairs, in one of the shelves, like behind like a book, is like a rune that's shaped like an eye, and it seems to be illusion magic.
Okay, I'll give it a look.
Okay, you go downstairs to where she said that this was, and you pull back the book, and you just see it looks to be like a simple like rune that's carved into the wood there.
Okay, would I recognize it as a school of illusion magic since I
Yeah.
pretended to be an illusion wizard? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Also because I went to school?
Yeah, you went to school. You would know the symbols for the schools of magic.
Haha, school! Would... Sorry. Would I know of reason for it to be carved here? Are these like illusion books that are surrounding it at all?
No,
Like they're just regular books?
they just seem to have just like regular research books and things.
You said there's something glowed when you touched it?
She like holds up the staff. I didn't touch it, but this like the gem is magic, and it lit up when I was like thinking about trying to see if I remembered the rune at all.
Can I have a look at the staff?
She hands it over.
Ultimate power. I'm sorry, but can I do an Arcana check on the staff to see if it has illusion connected to it, or if it's just disconnected?
Sure,
and
you can
happened
make
to...
Arcana check with advantage.
It's a staff that gives you Arcana check with advantage, is what I'm thinking now. That's what I think it does. And you know what? I got a
So
natural
funny.
20.
Yeah, that's what it does. That's what it does.
That's what it does. Okay, cool.
It gives you advantage on Arcana checks.
That's what I was thinking earlier
fucking
too.
love that.
This seems to give you advantage on Arcana. Oh, okay. Well, I don't think they're connected at all. I think this just helps with learning about magic. I'm gonna touch the symbol.
You touch the symbol. So you go and you touch this symbol, and nothing really happens. But you do notice that the student that's like sitting at the study desk immediately behind you is kind of like looking at you funny, as you all kind of like gathered back around this area, and just like taking some of the books off and like are touching the bookshelf.
Valencia is trying to sell it by like reading one of the books that they've taken off.
I look over at him and I go, "Hi, we're on a guided tour. A self-guided tour. Do you like going to school here?"
Yeah. Just and then continues with whatever he's studying.
Would you happen to... We're very intrigued by this carving of the School of Illusion symbol. Would you happen to know anything about it?
No, I don't know anything about it.
Can I do an insight check?
Sure.
Just to see.
Valencia like leans up toward him and is like, I think it's a secret thing. I don't know.
21, I think.
He doesn't seem to know what you're talking about.
Oh, it's okay. Well, we're just, doing some research. Do you like books?
Look, just gestures to the piles of books around him.
Right. Lots of good books.
Yeah. Did
Can
you
I-
need something, or?
No, just thought we'd ask a question just because, self-guided tour, we're fascinated by magic. Sorry to bother you. I'll go back to just stroking the bookshelf now. And I turn around and I say, that was not the thing to say, I realize now.
Valencia, you see, he's like packing up his stuff and like putting it into a bag, and like he goes over to the librarian.
Whatever you're doing, we should probably get it done quick because I think you tipped off about something.
I think he just
We
thinks
should-
I'm awkward.
No, we should go. He went to the library and there. We should go.
Books up. Okay. No one found like a secret passage or anything, did they?
What are the rest of you guys doing while that's happening?
There was like a librarian, you said, right?
Yeah, there's a librarian. She's at the desk there, in between the staircases.
Okay. I'm gonna go over, and just go. Hi, excuse me.
Hello.
Hi, we're just visiting students, and we're a little bit lost right now. Is there a professor or a teacher here by the last name of Piedmont at all?
Yes, but she's currently not in the seminary at the moment.
Oh,
Yeah, she's been doing some field work. I think in the Laval Grove.
see. Do you know how long she'll be there?
I'm not too sure. Our paths don't regularly cross.
Sorry. Remind me. What does she usually teach here? Or
She's more so an individual, like a freelance kind of a thing. She does her own studies here to help with like improving Elderos and things like that.
of course. Does she have anybody that she's working with or has working under her that's here? I would love to ask more about her research and whatnot. But obviously, since she's not here.
I think the only other person at the moment who's been working under her, I think it's Alvira.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you. I think that was all the info I needed. But I'll check back if I have any other questions. Thank you.
Of course.
And just
You
wander
see
back
as
to
this
the
one
group.
student comes kind of hastily up to the library and kind of like puts a few books back and is like kind of whispering to her.
Can I see what books? Because this was the one that like stood up from
Yeah.
the weird interaction with Sakura. I wanted to see if I could like peek at the books and see what he was reading.
Yeah, make a perception check.
It's another nat 20.
Nice. He was studying the effects of the full moon on of both full moons on different animals within Elderos.
Does it seem like he's gonna be talking with the librarian for a while, or like?
If you want to stay and wait, I mean, he's having like a conversation with her.
Okay. If it seems like they're like engaging, I wasn't sure if he was just dropping stuff off and then like was gonna head out, then I would interrupt. But if he's gonna have a conversation, then I'll just go back to the group.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, what's everybody doing at this point? I guess is the question.
Zakora and Valencia are kind of. Are you guys still by that bookshelf, just being awkward?
We've probably migrated slightly away as being awkward.
She's trying to. She still like has the book and is just trying to sell that she's so engrossed in this book.
Okay.
And she's like reading it as she's walking.
Yeah. They're over there. What is Kieran, Erebus, and Lorelei doing?
Lorelai was continuing looking around her books and stuff like that.
Okay, make another investigation check for me. What is Erebus doing? Oh, continue, Kieran.
Oh, I think Kieran's still just looking around. Is there like a railing that looks down to this first level?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was probably watching Valencia and Sakura like check out the spot on the shelf. And when they got awkward and started moving away, she like turned around and was like, well, that doesn't look like it did, it did what it was supposed to do.
I think just to look less awkward, Erebus is probably looking like over Lorelai's shoulder at the books and pretending like he's also reading the books, but has no clue.
Make an investigation check as well, since you guys are kind of both looking.
That was a nat 1.
16.
There's books. But Erebus, as you're kind of looking, you can see as she's kind of like pulling books off of the shelf, you do notice another symbol. It almost looks to be a trident.
Lorelai. And he kind of taps her shoulder. There's another symbol?
He looks at the symbol.
You look at the symbol. It's like carved into the bookshelf again. Looks to be a trident, and then on the like the handle part, there's 2 lines that go across it.
Does it look familiar to her, or?
Make an Arcana check.
That's a nat 20 plus Arcana. 7. So that's a 27.
You do know this is the abjuration symbol. Abjuration magic is like the more protective kind of stuff.
Abjuration?
Do the specific books in this shelf, are they all like specifically this type of magic?
No. I mean, there's a few, there's like 1 or 2 that have like some different things about like abjuration magic, but not all of them are.
That's really strange.
I don't have any magic to really interact with this, I don't think.
Yeah, for a second I was thinking maybe like the different sections have different focuses when it comes to like magic. And so that's how like people can find things, but it looks like someone just carved this in to carve it.
It's different than the one Sakura found or Valencia found.
No, it's similar. It's a similar carving, and they aren't crudely carved in either. It's like very nicely done, like nice craftsmanship. But it is a different symbol than what Valencia found.
Yeah, it's a different symbol. I'm gonna keep looking around and see if there's any more to see if there is something going on.
I think that's a good idea.
And she's gonna go look to see if there's any more carvings.
Okay, you can make another investigation check.
I will give you aid because Erebus is coming with.
Well, because that was a 10, so that would have been a 14. Oh, let me reroll. It stays a 14.
Okay, I will say up on the second floor you do find one more symbol. It looks kind of like almost like a little radiant blast. You can make an Arcana check if you would like.
That one's a nat 1, so that's an 8.
You don't know what this kind of school is.
Nope, I do not.
But as you guys are looking, what is everybody else doing?
She'll message Sakura that she found another symbol upstairs.
We found 2 upstairs, but yeah.
More magic. Okay. Symbols. Sakura is going to go back over to the illusion carving that's there and cast minor illusion on it.
You cast minor illusion on it. It sparks for, like, the symbol itself sparks for a second, but then quickly fades. Seems it needs more powerful magic.
I need to do a leveled spell, which would be great if I had leveled illusion magic. This is gonna be a minute while I look through my stuff.
Okay. Otto, everyone else, what are you guys doing?
I think at this point, Kieran's just wandering around. Because she's like, magic is not my thing. I will just keep an eye out for, like, if I happen to find another carving that I can point out, but, like, I don't know what any of this shit is.
Okay, you can make another investigation check if you would like.
No, that's a 7.
Yeah, you don't find any, unfortunately, as you're looking around. Valencia and Otto, what are you guys doing?
Otto is gonna go over to Valencia, since getting information regarding, I think, people she wants to know about. Yeah, so she's gonna grab Valencia's attention to be like, the lady Piedmont that you were worried about is not here in the seminary. Seems like she's out. Sorry, Lila, you said a grove. Which one?
The Laval Grove.
Laval Grove. She's at the Laval Grove currently, seemingly on location, and the librarian didn't know when she'd be back, but you don't have to worry about that as much.
Question for the DM. As we were walking to the seminary, did any of the, like, land, any of the, like, things around us, like any of the scenery, that's the word, look familiar to me at all?
Somewhat.
Okay. Maybe that's a good thing, but it was dark and I wasn't really paying attention to anything when we left, so I don't know if we were here or if we were at the Grove, if that's where she's doing her field work.
You do vaguely remember kind of like running through hallways here when you escaped. Okay. You just can't, like, in detail remember everything.
Yeah. Okay, that was like my main fear when you said she's doing field work somewhere else. I was like, hold on. Okay, that's a plus, I guess. Maybe it would be easier to get her out without Piedmont here. I still can't find anything.
Well, maybe there's an office of hers, but if she's gone, we could probably sneak into the office more easily if she has one, or a classroom, or I don't know exactly her position here.
I will say you do remember going up multiple flights of stairs from where you escaped. And that the first set of stairs was hidden.
There was a hidden flight of stairs and the rest were down. And we need to go down, but I can't find anything that would reveal a hidden flight of stairs.
Yeah, we need, like... Well, if we can't just find it, we need... I think, yeah, the best bet is to find either information or somebody who knows. And
You guys
to-
also haven't, in the Grand Hall, there was 2 other doors past the statue that you guys haven't gone into. I think there was actually 4 other doors you guys haven't gone into either.
Oh, it was the
Maybe
ones
we-
on the sides, right?
I'll take you just quickly back, just so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. Up at the very top of the map, there is a door in both corners, so here and here. And then there's also doors here and here.
Oh, okay. I thought there was only the side ones. I didn't realize there's ones at the top.
Maybe there's something in there.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't looked at everything yet. I guess we'll just figure out what's happening in the library or pry Sakura from it, and find other places to look.
Okay. He sort of nods and then, I guess, goes off to find Sakura.
Okay.
Sakura. So here's the thing. I'm realizing my facade as an illusion wizard would not have lasted very long. Because my only other illusion spell is mirror image, which is a me thing.
It might trigger of like, maybe not something directly cast on it, but hopefully if it's like within a certain range.
Maybe. And that's what I'm gonna hope for. So I'm just in the middle of this library. I'm gonna try to do this. Like I'm kind of just looking. I'm gonna, and it'll image what I look like now. It won't be like it's just
Correct.
3 regular me's. Okay, cool. That would be bad. We are in disguise. I will hold my hand up to it again and mirror image.
Okay. As you cast mirror image, and focusing in on this rune, you see as the magic that would normally swirl around you is shot into this rune, and it glows brightly with a blue hint.
Ooh. What's going on there? Can I do an Arcana check to see what that means?
It took your magic. Took your spell.
Oh, it just took this. It just took the spell.
Yeah.
And now it just glows.
Mhm.
Is it like? Can I deduce from this that this is just like a rune of spell storing at this point or something? Like it's just like taking, like if you cast magic, it takes.
You have never seen magic like this. Never been taught about magic like this. So you
Go up
aren't
to the
sure.
librarian.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask the librarian about this.
Hello. Hello.
Hi, sorry to bother you. I'm just doing some research. You know, we're doing a self-guided tour. The library is fantastic. I found some of these runes, and I was intrigued by it on one of the illusion runes, and I cast magic into it, and it seemed to take it. Could I ask you a question about that? Do you know what that means, or is there anything?
I'm not really sure what you're talking about.
Insight check? Question mark.
You can insight check.
17.
You weren't sure if she's telling the truth or not.
Well, that's okay. If it's your library, though, you might want to look into that.
I'll check it out.
Cool. Well, sorry to bother you. Just, you know, doing research. We'll go back to our tour.
All right. If you have any more questions, just let me know.
Okay, thank you. And I walk back and I say, all right, guys, what are we doing?
What?
What are we doing?
If you figure
What
out
was-
how to, yeah.
What was that?
Well, I cast magic into the rune, and it took it. And now it has.
Did anything happen?
Do I still feel magic in me? Like, it didn't take all my magic, it just took the spell, right?
It just took the spell.
Yeah, so it's just like I just wasted a spell slot, basically. Right. No, it's glowing now, but the librarian, I don't know how much I believe her, but she says she doesn't know anything about it.
Well, it was hidden. It might make sense that she didn't really know too much.
I found one that kind of looks like a blast thing. I don't know what magic that is.
You would know that to be the evocation symbol of magic.
Oh, it's the School of Evocation. So you find it and you throw a fireball at it.
I don't have fireball, but I have blasty magic.
Really?
Okay.
I don't know.
It might work.
I do.
What are we hoping to gain from doing this? Is my question now.
Maybe Dakota, can you?
Hey, what's up?
She's so paranoid.
I cast message.
There was a hidden passage when I left here the first time. Maybe triggering all of these will open up that passage. There's also a couple of other doors that we haven't really looked in. So it might be in there.
Oh,
Okay.
never mind. They're talking message.
Right. Okay. Maybe let's go investigate the doors. Do we want to be running around the library casting magic into bookshelves? Because if a secret passageway opens up in the library and then we're just a bunch of students who opened up a secret passage in a library, I don't think we'd be allowed to go down it.
Well, the other one that I saw was abjuration, so I don't know what spells that, but it might be okay to try at least.
Maybe we should go look at the doors we haven't looked at first, and then come back later if that, because there could be secrets down that way. I'm saying I'm messaging this. I'm just like, guys, I just had a conversation with Valencia in my head, and I'll just go to each person and repeat stuff. I like to imagine I'm just staring at everybody, and then like when I get down at the end of the line, whoever I haven't gotten to, I'm just like, why is he staring at everybody? And then I go, I have a message for you.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Go ahead.
No, she's just like looking, and she's just like, is that what it looks like when you're talking in people's heads? But then everyone hears it in their head.
What? Just all in our heads, we just hear you say that?
As long as you're within a certain range.
Yeah, I didn't stalk
Oh,
that.
we're definitely. I think it's like 60 feet. What?
Letty, can you talk in people's heads?
What?
We're all just sitting in this library staring at each other very intensely.
I thought only Sakura could talk in my head. I'm so confused.
I thought that too.
Right, I thought I was special.
Talk in people's heads. I just don't do it often.
Are we all in each other's heads right now?
Yeah, Kieran's too far away.
No, we're just.
Kieran's the only one not knowing this.
Kieran's just looking at the names on the books like, huh, that one's a weird one. Imagine being a writer and your last name is like word.
S slaughter, so it just says slaughter.
Yeah.
Lady
Abby.
Butterscotch.
It's just Stabby.
Stabatha?
And she's thinking like, could I talk in people's heads? But then again, it's in all of everyone's heads.
I'm pretty sure you're talking in my head right now, Valencia.
I can also hear it. It's very unnerving when you're not expecting.
Which
It's-
only she can talk in other people's heads. No, everyone else is talking out loud.
Oh, I still cast message.
I don't know what's happening.
All right, maybe we should keep moving, and we'll table this. We'll put a pin in it.
Otto, as you see her like saying those words like and hearing it in your head, you can notice like her chest like through the lace kind of glows a little bit as she does it, and then it fades back down.
Otto's just like sweating silently of like, is this a thing I can point out, or is it a thing I cannot point out? The curiosity wins over, and Otto will just kind of like lean down to whisper to Valencia and goes, "You got extra glowy when you did that?
What?
Yeah, you kind of you glowed more than." I didn't know if you. I just wanted you to know in case you didn't notice, and that was the thing you also didn't know you did. Like the thing.
This is going to sound very weird.
Okay.
Where specifically on my chest?
I use
Generally,
I
where her
like-
heart is.
yeah. I think like Otto's like points, but then it's like, all right, I probably shouldn't like, and it's like gonna reference on herself. Be like, yeah, right. There. Is that normal?
No.
Okay. That's not inspiring confidence in me.
No, it's and she just like turns around and she shows Otto like
You
the
are
scar on the
illusioned
back.
right now, so it doesn't show whatever you're wanting to show.
I think she does, and then she realizes and she's like, while I was here, there was something that was put into me. And I think it might have been that.
Are you saying this in her head?
Yes. She's so scared. But I think I can go to everyone.
Right. Maybe we should
Wait.
continue our
What's
thing
that?
and not. Maybe we shouldn't talk about the thing that was done to you here. I'm messaging. The thing that was done to you here while we're here, and we should all table this and find out what we're looking for. And do we have any idea where the professor is? Who are we looking for? To get
We're
you
trying to look for a secret stairs that I don't know where they are. It's very
all-
frustrated.
Let's all we're all going to leave the library and look at other doors and find other entrances. Maybe
Let's continue this guided tour. Self-guided tour, I say out loud. I walk out.
okay.
Kieran hears that and is like, huh? From her place on the second floor still.
Okay, you guys.
She has no idea what the fuck is going on. She's like, huh? Okay.
Yeah. You guys go back into the hallway, and that's where we're gonna take a quick break. See you guys back here in a minute. And welcome back. We pick up as the group has just left the library and is continuing their search. What are you guys doing?
North doors. Go to the doors, see what they say.
On her way out of the library, like as she's catching up to everyone, Kieran's keeping an eye for if any of the books were written by Piedmont.
Okay, make a quick perception check.
Ooh, that would be 23.
As you're on your way out, you don't see any that are written by her. But you guys continue towards the north doors, heading back down the stairs. Which door are you guys going in first?
Top right.
Top right. Okay. You guys go in, you guys open the doors, and they do look like lead down to different staircases.
Could I like look in my book to see if there's like, I like flip through to see if there's any semblance of like, oh yeah, we went through this spot to
No.
get to the lab.
There's none of
figured.
that.
Just go for it.
If we open the door next to it, does it also go down? Like,
It goes into another hallway.
Okay, so we'll go for the stairs that are down.
Okay, you guys go down.
Could I cast Detect Magic?
Yep, if you give me a surge save.
What if I say no?
Well, then you can't cast Detect Magic.
I have bad news.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Again! Roll me that D100,
I have bad
baby!
news. Oh god, okay. $83. Oh no, I don't like that face.
Okay,
No.
you go and you open the door and you cast Detect Magic and the door lights on fire.
Counterspell. I don't have the spell slot for that. Okay.
You can't counterspell a magic surge. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing as this door lights on fire?
Does somebody have any water?
I think we all have like canteens of some sort.
You guys do have
maybe?
you guys have canteens of water.
Or like something canteens.
Water on. Did you just set that door on fire?
As you go to throw the water, Valencia, your canteen bursts into flames.
Stop touching things!
She's like crying. She's like, I don't know what happened.
Okay, just stop touching things.
Is the door
we just-
still on fire?
No, you guys were able to throw enough water on it. But the canteen's still on fire. In Valencia's hand. So I'll say you take 3 points of fire damage.
No, I will say as soon as it lit on fire, she dropped it.
Yeah, but it was in your
Like,
hand,
Sakura was like-
so you still take
Yeah,
3 points of
Sakura was-
fire damage.
Yeah, Sakura was like, stop touching things. She was like, okay, drops it immediately.
You're lucky you're on stone.
I stomp on it to get it out.
Stomp on it.
Carpet lights on fire.
You see as a student who walked out one of the other doors just looking at you guys. Just
Spell
walks
mishap.
back in.
She's still crying.
Okay, don't touch anything for a while. Did detect magic work? Are you detecting magic right now?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's go down the stairs and let's put
I'm sorry.
Valencia in the middle of us.
It's not your fault. Don't worry about it.
Okay, you guys continue down the stairs. You do feel your surge kind of dissipate after a moment. Your hair is no
She's still
longer
not gonna
jet
touch
black,
anything.
it's back to white. But you guys continue down the stairs. It leads to another floor that has more classrooms. But the staircase continues down as well.
Keep going down, I think, because
Okay.
Okay, question. Question for the DM.
Uh-huh.
You said that the first flight of stairs was a hidden staircase. Did you mean the first one at the top or the first one at the bottom?
The first one that you went through.
Okay. And keep going
When
down.
you escaped. Should clarify.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys continue going down. It leads to another hallway. And it seems to stop here, with the staircase at least. This hallway has 3 more doors on each side, so 6 total. And at the end, there is another portrait of what looks to be the Prescott family.
Valencia's gonna walk toward the picture with Detect Magic still up.
Okay, I'll say this is towards the end of your magic because you guys had to spend some time dousing flames. Yeah,
Abby!
doesn't seem to be magical.
is there anything about the portrait that looks like it could, like a secret passage?
Make an investigation
Doesn't
check.
look off.
Investigate.
Can I also check that out?
Sure.
Okay. Not using that dice. I said not using that dice and then literally proceeded to use it. That's a 10.
I got a 23.
You do see that there it kind of goes off the wall slightly, Sakura.
Do I see anything that would trigger it, or if I just put my hand behind it, I can just... I put my hand behind it and I try to go...
Okay, you do that, and it seems to be locked from the other side.
What are the odds that Fang could pick a lock?
He can't use these tools.
What about I just use his little feetsies?
I have a logical idea and I have a very stupid idea.
Let's hear them both.
Logical idea, someone can pick the lock.
On the other side.
Oh, on the other side? Oh, okay. Stupid idea then. What if we like cast like a blast at the door?
What if Valencia
I
just touches the painting?
Ooh.
Doesn't light on fire.
it
The
passed.
surge went through. It only lasted for a
Yeah, the
minute.
surge
You only
passed.
made things everything that was flammable for a minute.
Is there anything like off about the portrait itself?
No.
Like, okay.
Side.
You saw Sakura like yank at it, and it sounded like it could go, but it seems to be locked from the other side.
Can I go to one of the? You said there was like side doors.
Yeah, there's 6 other doors in this hallway that lead to, you assume, other classrooms or barracks or something.
Can I peek in one of them?
Yeah, you peek into the one that's closest to you guys. It looks to be another workshop that's empty.
Okay.
What are you guys doing?
I just have to do some property damage at this point.
I'm so down for property damage.
What are you guys doing?
I can
Kieran
cast
punches the painting.
Make an attack
What?
roll.
Gonna hit you back.
That's actually I have a +8. That's a 17.
You punch through the painting. There's now a big hole in it, but you can see that there is a door behind it.
Is it wooden?
No.
Okay. Mm.
If does it look like if she ripped the rest of the painting away that they could then lockpick the door?
Probably.
Yeah, she just rips the rest of the painting away. Fuck it.
Okay, you rip the painting. All of this, like, probably 100 hours of work to make this painting is just gone.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
And there's now, like, a metal door. You saw that there was a latch that was, like, locking the painting to the wall. But now there's a door in front of you as well.
Does anyone know how to pick a lock?
Lorelai looks at Sakura.
Why would you assume that I know how to do this?
You're the magic man.
I'm pretty good with my hands. I could have said fingers. It could have been worse.
Are you just gonna punch the door?
Oh no, it meant that if someone has thieves' tools, I might be able to use them.
Does anyone have these tools?
Okay, you would think I would, but I don't.
I can try. I can try to blast the lock.
I have an
I won't
explorer's
do it, I
pack. It's an
promise.
explorer's pack.
You would have thieves' tools in your inventory.
Okay.
That is not a
I
part
feel
of an explorer's pack, unfortunately.
if no one stops her, Valencia's gonna cast Eldritch Blast at the door lock.
Wow, this reminds me of, like, episode 2 of Strahd.
Or casting it at the door.
Oh, it does.
Make an attack roll. It's a metal door,
Okay.
so the DC's higher.
It's got sturdy.
It's 6 plus, I think, 7, 13.
No. You blast it and it shoots back at you.
I punch the lock.
Okay, make an attack roll. I'll say you take 1 point of force damage, Valencia, from that.
That was a 27.
Okay, I'll say you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage from hitting it, because that is a pure metal door.
Yep, absolutely.
but you straight up break the lock that's on it.
I thought you said you weren't
Hell
gonna
yeah.
punch it.
I mean, it worked.
It seemed like that was an option. After you. She just like gestures.
Yeah, we should go fast. We should go fast.
We should
Yeah, Valencia's basically kind of just like speed walking.
I mean, you've broken the lock. You haven't opened it.
Oh, can she open the door?
You try. Locking mechanism is still locked.
Fuck
You
it. Can I
just
cast
broke the handle
firebolt?
and block off.
Can I cast firebolt?
Do not do that, please. We are in an enclosed space. He will kill us.
She said
Bolt,
firebolt, not
fireball.
Oh,
balls.
I thought you said fireball, and I was like, what the fuck?
No.
Jesus Christ! Go ahead.
I do not yet have the fully concentrated power of the sun. I don't get a little treat.
That scared the shit out of me.
16?
Okay, I'll say with that and the broken lock, it's able to be blasted through, and you can now open the door.
I open the door and I go through real quick.
Do you want me to speed run?
Okay, you open the door, and there's a set of stairs that goes down. Are you guys all going down?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we're
Yeah.
good.
You guys all go down until you're met with another door.
No!
No!
Is it locked?
Yes, it's locked.
The truest enemy of adventurers. A door without a rogue. And without the spell knock.
Oh god. Is it the
I-
same kind of door?
Yeah.
I punch it again.
Roll to attack.
Good lord.
Punching metal doors.
It's a 17.
You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage. You don't completely knock it off, but like the handle's now broken.
Can I cast fireball?
Sure. You guys just tell me what you're doing.
Hell yeah. 19.
Okay, you blast through the lock and it slightly goes open inward. And you guys are now in this room.
Oh.
It's
Oh,
a fairly
oh.
plain room with stone floors. In the corner, there are different bookshelves and desks scattered with different research materials. And then there is also a table, not exactly looking like the one that's on the map, but it has like arm restraints and things as well.
Does this room look
Oh yeah,
familiar?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's extremely
Yeah.
familiar. Which Valencia, go ahead and give me a Constitution save for me.
Oh god, that's a 5 on the die, plus, what are we at to it? 10. Total.
Roll me a D100.
Okay, figured. Okay, I think that's just a 10. No, yep, 10.
Okay.
Think?
Pick someone.
No, I think that's a 1. No. I got the zeros and then a 1. Is that a 1 or a 10?
It's a 100.
I thought that was all zeros.
I was gonna say, isn't that double zeros? Wouldn't that be 11? 10 and 1?
No, because then you'd have, you would have,
Okay, no,
Hold
no,
on.
then it's 1. Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay, I need you to roll
Oh,
a D100
this is- oh
10
God, I
times.
just realized.
he's rolling.
Oh
A
god.
D100 10 times.
This, if I had to get this at all in this campaign, this would fit so well. Okay, 37,
Okay.
44, 92, 43, 16, 87, 10, 13,
You need
64,
One more.
15.
Okay.
If I had to get this at any point in the campaign, this is such a fitting time to get it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say before
so-
I kill everyone.
Wasting her wild magic surge, and can we all just step away from her as she's starting to do this?
Just let me describe what's happening, and then you guys can do whatever you guys are wanting to do. As you guys enter this room, Valencia, you notice everything around you. You stop. You are paralyzed and frozen with fear and memories that are overwhelming your mind. Everything comes rushing back to you. Your hair turns jet black. You darken before this burst of energy just surges outward. For the next hour, you can see onto the lunar plane. You have disadvantage on all perception checks, but advantage on insight checks. Was the first one, so your eyes kind of glow purple, and will do so for the next hour. And now I need to look up that spell. Jesus Christ.
I'm so sorry.
I
She got
need
sick
everybody to make a wisdom saving throw.
My trauma is just gonna kill everyone.
And I need you to roll a d10 for me, Valencia.
What if I say no?
I'll roll it then.
4. I got a 4.
Okay, what did everybody else roll? Okay, Erebus,
15.
Sakura,
19.
Otto, what did you get?
It's 17.
21, by the way.
And Lorelai.
13.
Lorelai's the only one affected by the spell. You can't move for the next minute, as confusion is cast, centered around everyone. The next one was 92. You are now invisible, Valencia, by the way. Other creatures can't hear you. You regain your lowest level spell slot that you've expended. You regain hit points for the next minute. At the start of your turn, 5 hit points. So basically, if you're lower, you are back to full.
Yeah, I'm at full.
Okay, you're at full now. 87's the next one. Everyone's weapons are now under the effect of heat metal.
Oh god!
Does that mean Kieran's hands?
No, these are
Okay.
These are metal weapons.
My hands will light on fire.
So Erebus's axe, which is on your back, so you're probably gonna have to drop it before you, after you start taking damage, and Otto's crossbow. I'll say for both of you, since you guys are both holding it at the start of this, you guys can choose to then drop it. Erebus, you take 4 points of fire damage. And Otto, you take 6 points of fire damage. And you guys can now drop it if you'd like off of yourself. Which one was that?
The
It was 87.
That was
10. 10's the next one. Now I need you to choose someone.
I don't know if this is good or bad.
Just choose
Just do
someone.
me. It's fine.
Choose someone, please.
Okay, Kieran.
Yeah.
Okay, I need you to roll a 5th level magic missile.
So how many is that? Like 8? Like 8 bolts, I think?
7. There's 7 bolts.
7? Okay. I'm adding the ones. So 2 damage, 4 damage, 3 damage, 2 damage, 3 damage, 2 damage, and then 2 damage.
Okay, you take a total of 18 points of force damage.
Okay.
Roll me a d10, Valencia.
8.
Okay, you are now 8 inches taller, but you're also invisible, so no one notices this.
Damn,
Damn
that
it.
been hot.
I'm now 5'9".
I need you to choose 3 creatures.
Oh god. Kieran, Erebus, and Sakura.
Okay, roll 4d10 lightning damage.
Oh god!
This is bad. This is so fucking bad.
21.
Kieran's out cold.
You guys see this burst of energy just happen very quickly within this next minute. There is darts being thrown at Kieran, lightning bursts out, and Valencia's completely invisible during this time. Also, just for the last one, if you happen to cast another spell in the next minute, it maximizes the damage for it. If you happen to, luckily that was your last one.
Thank god. Okay.
Then at the end of all of this burst, Kieran falls down.
I get down to stabilize her.
Okay, make a medicine check. And also a constitution saving throw.
Yep. The medicine check, I got 18.
Okay, you're able to stabilize her.
Constitution saving throw, I got 22.
You're good. You're stabilized at 0 hit points. You aren't making death saves, fortunately. But what's everybody doing as all of this like chaotic energy just bursts out from Valencia and she is completely gone for the next few rounds from what you guys can see.
Lorelai is confused and cannot move, correct?
You can move now at this point, now that everything's happened.
Okay.
It's been a
So
minute.
she probably sees Kieran go down and she's gonna go heal her.
Okay.
Let me get that spell up. I'll send you how much you heal.
Are you doing a spell or an ability? Excuse me.
I'll do the life transference.
Okay. Then don't send it. Once you're done rolling it, just let us know how much she heals. What is everybody else doing as Lorelai goes to heal Kieran?
Breathing heavily, he just got electrocuted. As he's like, just like, having to stabilize her.
Yeah, your hair is just like, all of your guys' hair, whoever got hit, is just like frizzed out right now.
Oh god. Kieran's hair is fucking massive.
we're all still illusioned though. So I like to think our hair is like frizzed out, but you can't see it.
Yeah, you can feel it around. You just can't see it.
When the illusion eventually fades, however much longer we have, we'll all just be like this.
Theming's 8 hours, so you guys have plenty of time. But
you said Valencia is invisible?
yeah, she's invisible for the time being.
Okay.
None of us can hear
Because
her.
Well, I do have the blind fighting where I can see invisible creatures within 10 feet.
Then you would be able to see her. You can know
Like
where
sense.
she is. But if she's talking to you guys at any point, you guys can't understand her. You can't hear her.
She's not. She is like huddled down onto the ground. And I feel like Otto can tell just like from how she's moving, she is sobbing violently.
Yeah, I think Otto like naturally kind of like reached out to you when you like disappeared because that you're not supposed to do that. So and like felt like the pain of like having to drop the weapon, but it's just gonna like kind of like I guess basically hold on to like Valencia just to like keep her where she is, while Otto kind of like processes what the fuck just happened.
So did we take all 4d10 of the lightning damage? Was it max?
No. That was like 20 something
that
damage.
was like a 21. Yeah.
Okay.
21.
Erebus was still pretty down, so I'm gonna use his second wind ability. Just kind of help out a little bit. And is his weapon still heated?
Let me look at how long heat metal lasts. I'll say it's no longer blazing red.
He's still gonna give it a second. He's like, and he's kind of looking around and noticed that Valencia isn't here, but he doesn't know what to do, so he's kind of so frantically looking at everybody.
Okay. How much does Kieran heal Lorelai?
I believe 32.
Okay.
Damn.
Damn. What you got in that blood?
19
Almost.
points of necrotic damage is what it is.
Okay.
Almost back to full.
Kieran, you go back to into your body. Valencia's still gone at this time.
You're okay now?
What are you
Yes.
doing?
It was like the looking for Valencia, like, where is she?
You're on the ground. You're not next to her at this moment, but
Yeah.
within the next 30 seconds, Valencia, you pop back in. You're still very disoriented because there is you can see within a different plane right now, and everyone is kind of around you looking at you as well.
She at first like doesn't really realize that because she's kind of like in herself at this point and is just gonna be honest with you, having a full-on panic attack right now.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just like shaking and like sobbing and like
I think Otto is doing like the kind of like breathe, please breathe, like panics, like trying to help.
yeah, she's like nodding, she's like trying to breathe, and she's like, I'm so sorry.
It's okay, you didn't mean to. We all know you didn't mean to. But just breathe for now. Focus on that first.
Yeah, I think when she pops back into existence, Kieran like squats next to her and is just doing like very slow circles on her back, just like, it's okay.
I'm assuming with a gloved hand.
Oh yes, yeah, her gloves have not been off this entire time.
You just killed me. Here, have some damage.
You just killed me, suffer.
Passive aggression.
She would never. She loves Valencia too much.
I feel like after a while she calms down enough to like uncurl herself from the ball she has put herself in. But she's still kind of like shaking and like her breathing's still kind of like shaky, but like
Does anybody still have some water in their canteens?
Lorelai goes over and hugs her.
she accepts the hug and she's just like, is everyone okay?
Yes,
We'll live.
totally fine.
It's fine.
How are you feeling? That was a big explosion of trauma. How are you feeling?
Scared. But I was here. We were here. She's probably somewhere around here. We're close.
You guys do notice the door, the metal door, like the steel door that's there. That is over here as well.
Is there anything of note in this room? Any like notebooks with like anything written on them, information?
I mean,
any
there's a
healing
lot.
potions?
There's no. Make an investigation check.
21.
You do find 2 potions of greater healing. Because that's what you're looking for. There's also a lot of different books and research here. You aren't sure what it, if anything, pertains to anything specific.
Okay, but I don't see any names or anything like names of patients. That's what I'm looking for, kind of.
What did you roll again?
21.
There is a book that's kind of open on one of these desks here, that does detail the experiments that went down or that went on in this room. They don't say names specifically. They do say there's one that's like V, which you can assume is Valencia. There's one that has K, and there is one that says M on it. Those are the most recent experiments.
Most recent. Oh wow. Okay.
Yikes.
Yeah. Big yikes. Sakura's having a big. Oh. They just escaped this place. moment.
And within this journal that's written here, the more recent ones all start with M.
Okay, so it says M before their name.
Like, there's no names. There's no names in this. You can deduce with your intelligence score that these initials are indicating someone that has been experimented on. There is no specific detailed name ever written out in this book.
Right, but is it like M before K, or is it like after the people that I can deduce who it is, then there's just a bunch of M? So it's like they're like an M person.
So it says, like, it'll say V, this is what I did to V today. Or this is what I did to K today. This is what happened to M today. And all of the more recent ones, like the last 20 entries or so, all have M written on it.
Right. Okay. So M was the most recent experimented on person. Got it. Cool. Valencia, what was your mom's name?
Maristella?
Right. Mm-hmm. Close this book. Does the last entry about M say anything specific, like where they would keep her, or is it just like I tried to get her essence today?
It doesn't say anything about where she's being kept, but says that there has been progress. Just all it says is there has been progress.
All right. Well, we should find her quickly. Journal talks a bit about this has been progress, so we should find her.
Can we check the door?
It's locked.
Okay.
Is there a key in this room?
I was gonna say, can we look around for a key?
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
Try to find a key.
Please. 15.
You don't find the key. I will say though, you do find, as you're looking, you do find small vials of what looks to be some sort of poison. You find 4 of those. And yeah, that's what you find as you're looking through.
Okay. Am I able to kind of like figure out? Is it just like basic poison, or?
You'd have to like. You've never come across this type of poison before.
Okay. I'll grab one, I guess.
Okay. What's everyone else doing?
Also
Punching
looking
the door.
for a key.
Okay, making a roll to attack the door.
Oh no, that's not one. There we go. This is the one that fails.
Break your hand.
You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage because this is a god steel door.
Oh shit!
We're not getting through this.
Not without a key.
No.
Oof.
Anyone who would like to investigate the room, you are more than welcome to make an investigation check.
Nope, 7.
You're too
Dirty
overwhelmed.
20. Dirty 20.
Also a dirty 20.
I'm looking for a key this time. I got a 23.
You don't find a key.
22. I did math wrong. 22.
You don't find a
No
key.
key.
You do find a suspicious lever.
I look at the suspicious lever.
It's a lever. It's well hidden, but it's a lever. What did you roll, Lorelai?
21.
Okay.
Pull the lever, Crunk.
I don't want to get a wrong lever situation.
We've already had a wrong lever situation. I think you're good.
I look back at you guys. Do you guys remember coming into this room? If a lever did anything, or was that like a thing that hurt people?
You don't know. You guys don't know.
All right.
I made it the point you're not to look at anything in here.
Ew.
Right. I understand. Well, I just want to give everyone a heads up. I'm about to touch something. And then I go and I pull the lever, Kronk.
Okay, you pull the lever. I will say Otto and Kieran, you guys do hear like one of the stones on one of the walls kind of like, it almost like you can hear something moving behind it before the stone kind of pops out slightly.
Like pops out towards.
Yeah, towards us,
Towards
towards
us?
you guys.
Kieran
It's
will-
it would be over here on this wall. One of the stones pops out.
Kieran will grab it and pop it fully out.
Okay, make a strength check for me.
Gotta click onto the thing. Oh god, I'm not great at those. Okay.
Oh, dirty 20.
Okay, you're able to easily pull the stone out, and there you see what looks to be a book with like a black leather cover.
She grabs it and just she'll look at the very first page.
It looks to hold very illegal magic.
She closes it and tucks it away
Oh,
because she has a feeling that one of two people in this party might want that.
I love illegal magic.
And the pages itself, as you looked at it, look to probably be hundreds of years old.
did Otto see Kieran take the book?
Yeah, you saw her
out?
take a book. She didn't roll a sleight of hand, so
Yeah, no.
she saw the book, opened it, closed it back up, and put it in her bag.
Yep.
1 sec. Okay. Otto just like, yeah, we've been taking shit all day.
Is there anything else in this little hidden
No,
thing?
just
the
that.
book?
Just the book.
She has so many gifts.
I will say, Erebus, you do find there are like 2 vials of this purple glowing liquid on one of the desks.
I don't. trust
I just
that.
got super uncomfy.
Magic Man. Vile. It's weird.
What did you find? Hold on, say it again.
A vial with purple something. I don't know.
It looks almost like liquid that comes from a glow stick is the best way I can describe it.
Oh
Okay.
no. He said.
Oh. Oh.
What do we do with that?
Well, probably blood
No, it's not blood.
essence. I don't know how to say it.
They're going to use that to influence people. I don't think that's a good thing.
We should take it.
Or break it?
I was gonna
Well, I
say
don't
I
know.
swipes it off the table.
Okay, you swipe
wow.
the vials off the
God
table and they
behavior.
splatter onto the ground.
Okay, well that's one thing then.
Problem solved.
Right, but if they were able to do that originally, the odds of them being able to do it again are very high. We have to find where she is.
Yeah, I meant specifically for the vials.
No, yeah, definitely, yeah.
But through all your investigations, you guys do not find a key.
Quick thing. I think I already know the answer, but is there like blood on like the little like table or like?
It's very dried blood.
Okay, cool.
And there's nothing that we think we could do to break God's steel. It's like the hardest thing ever.
It's
Okay.
so difficult to get through.
Can I try to like hold the book up to the door to see if they're linked or anything, or if it'll trigger anything?
You hold the book up to the door and it doesn't do anything.
Okay.
You do remember the guards that would come and get you from the cells behind this door had a set of keys.
that was gonna be my next question. Was if we
But you guys
If we
haven't seen
remember-
the guards at all since being down here.
Yeah.
Really dumb idea, and it's that we just hit the door a bunch until someone comes, and then we jump them. What?
Would that be a good idea?
No, it's a bad idea, but it's one that was in my head.
I mean, I could just rapidly knock on the door.
We can't just leave.
Just do
We
it
have
like
to
it's
do
a sleeping
something.
bag.
Valencia knocks on the door.
You guys knock on the door for however long you guys knock on the door and never getting a response.
Oh. She's like pacing now because she's like so close.
What are you guys doing?
Lorelai wants to look around the room to see if there's an alternative entrance or exit besides.
You guys have already investigated the hell out of this room. There's no alternative exit. There's no key. There's no nothing.
Okay, what if maybe we go up and we go a different way? Maybe
Yeah.
of course, it's not. Maybe we go up and go a different way.
Otto's gonna head back if it seems like this is a dead end.
Okay.
There were 6 other doors. We could check.
You guys would, Kieran and Valencia, you guys would have no reason to believe that Maristella would be in any of the other rooms.
Yeah.
There's nothing to do.
Yeah, I feel like once everyone starts to leave, like Valencia's like not leaving. Could I cast Detect Magic?
Yeah.
Don't fuck with me.
Hmm.
It's a 2, but it's saved.
Yeah, because you just surged, so.
Because I just searched, and then the thing I messaged in your mouth is gonna fuck me over. Ugh, okay,
You
I cast
decided
Detect
to do
Magic.
that. Not me.
I decided. I put this on myself. Okay, is there any kind of, like, magic anywhere?
I mean, the door itself has a bunch of divine magic, but it doesn't seem to be, like, keeping anything at bay. It's just because of the material it is made out of.
What if we break the wall and not the door?
What are you guys
Wall's
doing?
not God.
Work.
Wall's not God's deal.
Chaos Bolt on the door,
On the door?
No, not on the door.
or not
We
on
do
the
the wall?
door, on the wall. Yeah.
Okay, make a roll to hit.
Okay. 15 plus 7.
Okay,
22
22.
go ahead and surge save.
Oh god. Hell yeah, I made the save. Okay.
Okay.
So then it is 2d8 plus 1d6.
Also, what kind of damage is it?
1, 3. Fire damage. So 4 plus 3, 7 damage.
Okay, it doesn't seem to do as much damage as you would hope.
Okay.
It's stone.
Oh, it's stone. I'm stupid. Okay.
What's
maybe
everybody
if,
else doing?
Maybe
Yeah, but
if the big hitters can go in and hit the wall, maybe you can break it down. You should probably do better with your weapons or your fists. I'm realizing.
I will punch a wall.
Okay. Anyone who wants to try to attack the wall, you are more than welcome to go do so. Just roll to hit. I will say you need to beat a 20. Because it's a stone wall.
Valid.
To do any sort of damage.
Kieran punched twice. The second one was a 21.
Okay. That one hits. Go roll damage for it.
One of the attacks didn't hit, but the second one was a 19, which is a crit for him.
Okay. So go ahead and roll damage for that.
Okay.
7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Doesn't seem to do as much damage as you would hope.
Even though it's magical?
So
Even it's a stone wall.
I'm just making sure. Her punches be magic.
if I'm
That's
doing
to, like,
magic
punch
missile, do I
ghosts
still have
and
to roll
stuff.
the hit, or do I just roll
Still.
damage?
What are you casting?
Magic missile.
It still hits. I just need you to roll damage for it. What did you roll,
I will.
Erebus?
For damage, 27.
Okay.
points of.
You get a good
Slashing.
chunk out of the wall, but there's still a wall there.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Is anyone else doing any sort of damage to it?
I mean, I'll keep punching it.
Okay, you can continue making an attack for the next round. Erebus can do the same.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Sakura's the idea guy. He was the what if we hit the wall guy, and that's it. He can't really do much here.
Can someone just roll me a
Ooh.
d20?
I'll trust myself.
I got natural 20.
17 points of bludgeoning.
I'll say within the next few rounds, you guys are able to break down the wall enough to get into one of the cells. Let me reveal the cell you break into, and I'll just reveal this whole area. You break into this cell here. You guys are a little more cramped than this, but you guys break into this cell. There's still an iron door there that's keeping it locked. But you guys are now within the cell part of this basement area. What are you guys doing?
Does this door look like Godsteel?
It's an iron door.
Iron. Okay.
I mean, I have Firebolt.
Do it.
Alrighty. I'll cast Firebolt and...
I'll just say with enough force and whatever, you are able to get through the door. You guys go into the hallway. What are you guys doing?
Do we
I'm
see
looking at all the
anything?
cells.
Yep.
You look at all
Looking
the
for your
cells and
star.
nobody is here.
Is there still damage here from when we broke out?
It looks to have been fixed at this point.
Did the journal I found have anything dated? Like the last time that they experimented on the mom, was it dated at all?
Yes, actually, it would have been dated a week prior.
A week prior. And what was the space in between all the experiments and before that?
Usually a few days.
Usually a few days. So it's been a week. They might have moved her.
I don't know what else they would move her to. I wasn't moved anywhere.
Well, if the person who experimented on you isn't here, where are they?
At the Laval Grove?
Great. Okay. Great. Okay. Great.
Yeah, fantastic, absolutely fantastic.
What does that mean? Is she okay?
We don't know. We need to keep a level head.
There's nothing necessarily wrong with the grove itself. It's just not ideal.
And there's literally nothing in these cells. There's nothing at all.
No, you guys haven't gone into the cells.
I want to investigate and look at the edge.
Yeah, so would
Okay, make investigation checks.
Could I look around and say it's a perception check, or does it have to be investigation?
You have disadvantage on perception checks.
Oh, never mind. It was insight.
You have
Okay, never mind.
advantage on insight.
Insight. Okay, I'll just do investigation then.
16. for
I also
investigation.
got a 16.
17.
I will say, Valencia, you go over to the cell that you and your mother were held in, and you're able to get the door open eventually, and you do find what looks to be a pearl kind of just in the corner, in one of the corners, as like a symbol.
I pick it up and hold it close.
Okay. Anyone else who investigated? You don't find anything else in any of these cells.
For a few seconds, Kieran just stands in front of her old cell, just kind of blankly staring.
What do you guys do?
So, are we under the impression that she was moved somewhere.
That's what I'm thinking.
If that's the case, then as soon as we can, we should probably be heading out, especially with all of the noise and damage that we've caused.
Maybe we could ask Otto's sister-in-law if she would have any idea of what to do. But other than that, I think the best thing is go to Ozan and talk to the new royals about it, since they might be able to investigate.
Yeah, I think our first course of action should be getting out of here as soon as we can, though.
Oh, are there any silver chains?
No. There are no silver
Dang.
chains. There are manacles here, but there are no silver ones. Doesn't seem they've experimented on any sort of lycanthropes here.
He checks his ceiling. He's like, okay, well.
That was a great move, though.
I was like, yeah, that'd be great, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it just?
Wouldn't it just? We only got. I was thinking about how many days we got left. All right. Well, we should probably go in a hurry. Are you two girls okay? Or are you stable enough to move? Okay. We'll figure this out.
You guys begin making your way through. Are you doing so stealthily, hastily? What are you guys doing?
Stealthily? I said
Can't really do both.
Hastily until we hit like the top floor and then stealthy.
Yeah. Does anyone have pass without a trace or no?
I do.
Oh, hell yeah.
We need it.
Okay.
But we haven't been sneaking yet, so.
Okay.
Maybe we get up to the painting and then we start stealthing.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys get up there, and you go through the painting. What's the marching order? Like, who's first?
Kieran can take a lead on that.
You go first. As you're kind of going up the stairs where this broken painting is, you do notice that there is a person that's like about to turn the corner here to go into one of the rooms and is going to notice that this painting is messed up.
Could I cast... Is it Prestidigitation? That's the illusion one?
You're not up at the front. Kieran's the only person who's seen
I
this
am
so
not.
far.
I'm at number 2. If I could, if you tell me.
I mean, it's a
illusion.
single file. Kieran would have to inform someone.
Yeah. Seeing that, Kieran would like turn and be like, "Someone's going to see the painting."
Okay.
And she like ducks.
I stick my hands out like this so she's between them. And I cast Minor Illusion on the painting to make it look like how I remember it.
Okay, I need a performance check from that. Because just to try to remember all of the details.
I got you. Performance. Ooh, I'm proficient. Ooh. 23.
Okay, you are able to cast it just as they turn the corner. They don't seem to see anything wrong with it, and continue down until they head into one of the rooms.
I'm just like this with Kieran in between.
They've gone into the room at this point and closed the door behind them.
Okay, I think now we need to be stealthy.
Okay. At this point, I would like you guys to make stealth checks.
And I did cast Pass Without a Trace, so
Okay.
+10.
Why? Why? Why is it always on a thing I'm
34?
supposed to be good at?
Jeez.
Okay. Erebus?
23.
28.
Sakura?
22.
Kieran?
With the +10, 20.
Okay. And Lorelai?
23.
You guys continue forth, making sure you guys are stopping if you guys see anyone, and continuing out. I will say for the most part, you guys make it unnoticed, though when you guys get to like the grand hall area, you guys do notice that there are some more people kind of fluttering about within the hallways here.
We try to look casual. We engage casual mode.
Okay, then I need a group deception check.
Got lost.
That's a nat 20 for me. Lorelai does not believe she's doing anything wrong, so she is just like,
You're
I got
It's
a
not just that
17.
for her
Okay,
anymore.
Valencia,
19.
Erebus,
17.
Dirty 20.
Sure.
11.
15.
Okay. You guys, the nat 20 helped a lot. You guys are able to easily go through and exit the seminary and continue your way forth. And that's where we're going to go ahead and end tonight's episode of the Portent Kast. Thank you all for tuning in, and may the dice guide you to beautiful friendships.